Welcome to the AthosPodcast.
We're live.
And you listen.
Alright, Dak Prescott wasn't worth it. Just gonna go ahead and get it out, man.
Fuck it, you know? You say what you gotta say.
Alright. If we're gonna go ahead and talk about
So what was that total deal?
it was like 150 some million and like or no, it was more than that, but like 90% of it's guaranteed.
For how long of a contract? 4 years? 4 years.
Yeah. He's gonna be making like 42 million a year.
Jesus Christ.
Jerry Jones came out and said he was like, yeah, everybody was gonna take advantage of my money. I'm glad it was Dak Prescott.
Like, no, like, granted, minus last year, I mean, he's definitely made a point to be a highly paid QB. But Kansas City blew that one out of proportion. You know what I mean? Like,
Kansas City showed the market.
The Pat Mahomes deal, whatever somebody thinks about that one, by the way, like if you think that's a fucking great deal because he's had a hell of a 3 years or whatever.
It's funny because they're already restructuring it this year.
They're gonna have to. I mean,
well, they're turning his, I guess his roster bonus into a signing bonus somehow, and they're saving $17 million.
So would they have to restructure people's deals because the NFL's new salary cap?
Yes.
Some teams are. Like you're seeing a lot of deals get restructured if you've paid attention to any kind of updates on a lot of
down the fucking free agency thing real quick.
Well, actually, since we were actually on the conversation of Kansas City, dropped two starting offensive linemen got cut.
And left tackle.
Got cut yesterday.
After the Super Bowl performance, not they.
Weren't they hurt?
Yeah, they didn't even play.
So they got cut for that?
They cut two. One. No, they was for whatever reasons, but they were both first round picks.
Might be some pretty decent pickups for Washington to think about.
I mean, I think they're pretty good pickups if they can stay healthy for any team, but obviously the offensive line for a lot of teams has been a tough issue.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, the Buccaneers also restructured Tom Brady's deal. So
Which is silly because his was only 1 year left.
Did he take less money?
With the Buccaneers doing a 4-year contract extension that moves to a 1-year extension that locks him in Tampa Bay through the 2022 season. This extension saves the Buccaneers $19 million against cap this year.
Yep, they're about to pick up some more fucking players and try to go for the Super Bowl again.
No, I mean, because they franchise tagged Godwin, right?
Yeah, they're just deciding to pay players like later rather than now.
Yeah, so what they're doing is, I want to say the salary cap scenario is like a 3-year picture. So this year that just happened hurt the salary cap to where all these teams have to restructure to where they're going to pay people like 2-3 years out, like is where they're really going to get fucked.
They didn't make that fucking ticket money this year.
Exactly. So essentially you have to look at the amount of money that was lost. Like the salary cap drop wasn't huge. Did they give an actual number on that? Was it like 180?
One.
Okay.
I think it's like 180 and it's down like 8 or 12% from last year.
Yeah, so it dropped about 20 mil. If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
That's a player.
That's two players. Like
Depending on position.
Yeah.
Depending on
Yeah.
position.
1 to 2 players.
I mean that's
And
like,
you ain't looking for no half a
40
stars
kickers?
out there.
Was that 40 kickers? Fucking more than that.
A couple practice squatters.
Like the list real quick.
You saw what happened. You saw about Cam Newton's news, right?
What, resign?
Yeah.
14 mil.
I mean,
for 1 year. Well, I mean, it's probably like, it's your second year.
Now, how much of that is guaranteed? Say, like, if he gets injured or...
probably a little bit of it.
Probably all of it. Majority of it, I would assume.
I don't think they would guarantee all of it for 1 year.
It depends on the player. Like some deals probably would do that. It sounds like a Washington deal for sure. They're going to guarantee all their money. Nah, me and Jelly Bean. You said it was what, 14 mil?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like they're paying like 1.7 mil per touchdown that he throws. Because he threw what, 8?
Fuck!
It's an expensive ass touchdown, dog.
Nah, dude, he's fucking he's so bad. Like he dropped dramatically.
Aaron Jordan
Jones is expected to be released.
No way. There's no way.
He said no way.
So
they're gonna have to give him the deal.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. There's no way that Green Bay is gonna let him walk.
Who?
Aaron Jones. There's no
Hold
way.
on.
Titans released Malcolm Butler, saving 10 mil.
Check. All right, we're good now.
Who?
Quan Alexander, their linebacker. We're also releasing Emmanuel Sanders.
Wait, did you say Hunter Henry was on the free agency?
Yes, he is. He got released also.
Ryan would like him to come to Washington.
Fuck that loser.
No,
Couldn't hack it in San Diego. He's all right though. When he's healthy, he's reliable.
Yeah, when he's healthy, like 5% of the time. Bills are releasing John Brown.
I mean, let's just say that there's a lot of like cap casualties for sure.
Oh, dude, a shit ton. Kenny Vaccaro got cut from the Titans. People are calling about N'Keal Harry, which is a surprise to me.
So, do you guys think this NFL season's gonna be as fucking up and down as it was last season?
I don't even consider what happened last season up and down.
What do you mean, like with like protocol stuff?
Not really protocol stuff, but mainly teams that were on top the previous year weren't so much on top last year.
Give me an example.
Tampa Bay for one.
Yeah,
Oh.
they'll still be a top team.
Oh, do I think Tampa's gonna be a top team?
Like, do you think the top
100%.
teams from 2020 are still going to be the top teams in 2021?
Yes, without a doubt.
Without a doubt,
The only one that I think that's gonna be iffy.
Because I swear, like 2 years ago, like it completely fucking flipped. Like all the good teams just fucking dropped, and it was just a flop.
I mean, because you had San Francisco, who was like a better team in their division that is in a rebuilding scenario because Jimmy G sucks.
Right.
In a sense, but I don't know. I mean, the one big thing though is I don't think Kansas City is going to be as good.
I think they're still going to be a playoff team, but I don't think they'll go to the Super Bowl next year. It all depends on what happens
with their line.
I definitely don't think they're going to the Super Bowl next year.
You think people are starting to figure out the Mahomes deal here?
I mean,
it didn't take them long to figure out the whole Lamar Jackson. Because he had a fall off this year.
Yeah, I mean,
not bad by any means. I wouldn't even consider it like a slump. It's just he wasn't performing to expectations.
Oh, because people, the game plan would be towards the run completely because Lamar Jackson can't throw worth a fuck. I mean, if you've got a QB that's throwing 125 and rushing for 125,
fuck it, take the ladder, dude.
I mean, you're gonna have to just stop the run and just worry about 125 on the over the top. That gets you down the field. What?
Once
in a quarter. Once in a quarter.
Well, once and a half because you got to think if they get a touchback, they're on the what 25,
20,
the 20.
Regardless. No, I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know. If they add some depth receiver wise, I mean they'll probably be all right. At least they have to work on his fundamentals on throwing for sure. I mean,
so who you think's going next year? We already know Tampa Bay.
I don't know. It's going to come down. Like I have to see the draft.
I think Pittsburgh might have a pretty decent chance of making it.
You think Aaron Rodgers is going to make it to the NFC Championship again? Or you think he's going to start going?
I don't know. I mean, you have to see like once this is all the dust has settled for like all the cap casualties because there's going to be a lot of players that are going to be available for sure.
I know they said like 3 days. Oh, did you see cap casualties? Yes, all employees from being interviewed on Pat McAfee's podcast. Because reporters were going on there and leaking shit.
I mean,
but no, one girl went on there and was just like,
yeah, next week is gonna be a fucking massacre.
Well, everybody knew that though.
Yeah.
As soon as the free agency window, like right before, everybody knew that it was going to be a shit show. Either you're going to see like these contracts restructured, you're going to see people that are franchise tagged out the ass.
Just because of fucking money.
Well, I mean, the amount of wide receivers that were up for potential free agency, and then you saw how many of them got franchise tagged. But then Juju's still up anyways, isn't he? They didn't franchise tag him.
No, I haven't seen anything about Juju yet.
He might be going to New York to the Jets.
Yuck.
Yuck. So
Who?
okay with that. Curtis Samuel.
I don't know. I
Wide
mean,
receiver from Carolina. Either him or Kenny Galladay out of Detroit.
it all depends on who gets signed where, and then also, I mean, you're gonna end up seeing probably some other bullshit team doing the Buccaneers method on everything.
Like 1 year, 2 year.
Yeah, just bringing in like people for bullshit deals that are, you know, hey, we'll pay you $10 million to come fucking catch a football.
Yeah,
Once every 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Like what team was it that fucking? I want to say they paid like I want to say it was the Eagles. They paid Josh McCown like I don't know $8 million last year to sit in Texas and just be ready. Don't have to come into the facility. Don't have to do nothing. Just stay there. And when we call, you fly out.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're gonna see a lot of deals that are gonna be for 1-2 years. You're not gonna see a bunch of free agency unless it's somebody big.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you see somebody like, if you saw Aaron Jones come up, somebody's gonna offer him something silly for sure. But
What
I
he
mean,
wants or more.
I don't think a lot of teams though are in the position to do that. There's only a handful of teams with like a wide open salary cap.
Washington is one of them.
So I mean, I don't know. It depends on that and depends on the draft.
So you think they're gonna pick up Kyle Allen again?
What?
You think they're gonna pick up Kyle Allen again?
He's back with us.
Oh, is he?
Somebody offers him a deal.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
There's a yeah.
So if someone offers him a deal, he can take it or leave it.
Yeah. Which odds are he's his second year in Washington.
Well, that kind of
Yeah,
would
I
put
don't-
us in a fucking shit position if he got another deal and he just
I
dipped
don't
out.
no, oh, no. I don't think there's a team in the NFL that's going to offer him a gig, especially based on the situation he's in right now. He's not going to start anywhere else.
No, not coming off the injury he came off.
The only place that he has the potential to start.
Right?
is gonna
Didn't
be
he fucking
Washington.
get the same injury as Alex Smith?
Not the same. It was to the ankle. Not
Oh,
the
gotcha.
leg, but
It's probably more similar to Dak Prescott's.
Ah.
to be honest, though.
But yeah, I mean, it's just gonna end up being.
I think the draft is gonna be fucking wild. That's where I think a lot of wheeling and dealing is gonna happen.
Oh yeah,
Like
100%.
besides
100%.
besides the
like
players
players
casualties and the restructuring,
there hasn't been a lot of free agency signings yet.
Mm-mm. I don't think they. What did that start Monday,
I think so.
or is it next Monday when you can actually? Because you can talk to play, like, because you can talk after they've been cut, but you can't
Yeah.
do anything really technically prior.
It
It also depends on if they're exclusive rights free agents, or restricted free agents, or unrestricted free agents. There's so much bullshit into that.
Okay, yeah, no. March 17th is the date. Salary cap's 182 million.
So you gotta think, divide that by 53. Well, now it's like 57 because they upped the roster limit.
Yeah, but I mean, you saw like Mark Ingram signed with Houston already, though.
Well,
He wasn't with the team before, was he?
No, no. I think he got let go.
before.
Yeah.
I think before the season ended,
Mm.
because the Ravens had already gotten kicked out.
But if we want to talk about some.
What you got going on in there, bruh?
Ah, damn. No, I was just looking at Houston. Dude, how they released Josh McCown.
What was I gonna say? Shit.
Shoot. Seeing Richie Incognito getting let go by the Raiders.
Vikings released their offensive tackle Riley Reef.
But yeah, Kyle Van Noy got released a while back.
James Conner. Dolphins have interest in free agent running back James Conner.
Huh?
Wow.
Wow.
Nobody.
Oh, my bad. So the franchise tag on Dak Prescott / resign was 4 years, 160 mil, 126 guaranteed.
So he's got like 40 million incentives.
Um,
Probably like playoff wins, bullshit like that.
something like that.
Saints
Saints
released
released Janoris Jenkins.
Yeah,
Josh Gordon got released, but that was a while ago.
Eric Fisher and Mitchell Schwartz both got released.
Yeah, so far Tampa hasn't gotten rid of anybody.
Buccaneers
They-
wide receiver.
They extended Tom Brady, franchise tag Chris Godwin, and re-signed Levante David and Kevin Minter.
And their wide receiver Jaden Mickens was arrested.
Did they find Chris Godwin's hands?
What?
They found concealed firearm in this dude's car. So
That's funny.
6 teams are interested in Ravens Pro Bowl tackle Orlando Brown.
Sam Orlando Brown, that was on That's So Raven.
I would hope not.
Have you ever heard that dude talk?
Apparently, he banged out Raven somehow.
That's what he says, but isn't she a
Yeah.
lesbian?
The Falcons
Yeah, and I heard he was a homosexual.
with Nick Cannon.
No. Yeah, probably. No, so he's got. So I think he's no, he's not married, but he's got like however many kids with however many women. Dude, that guy. If you just literally go peep the interview that he had with like Dr. Phil. Holy shit! I don't know what is wrong with that dude. God,
Ed,
damn.
I can tell you, drugs. Lots and lots of drugs.
Yeah.
Free agent signing of the offseason so far, or not free agent signing, but the re-signing?
Oh, I thought that was Rex Grossman.
Signing kicker. Who?
Kyler Sanchez to a 5-year, $16 million deal.
Hey, I mean,
There you
'cause
go,
he's
Staker.
he's a good kicker.
Fuck it. Fuck
I
it.
mean,
Almost $9 million cap space after adjusting Michael Thomas' contract.
Mm. Wait, so that means that they restructured Drew Brees and Michael Thomas's deals already?
Why would they restructure his when he doesn't even know if he's playing this or not?
I could have sworn that's something that it was that they restructured his deal, but it might have been during the season.
Maybe
Last
during the
year.
season when he got hurt, I don't know.
There was something where like they ended up saving X amount of doll hairs.
Doll hairs.
Yeah.
Doll hairs aplenty.
Pretty much. Pretty fucking much.
Yep, next season should be interesting.
Sam Darnold. Wait, oh, that's stupid. I don't know why they even put that up.
Sam Darnold's coming to the old Redskins. Nah, maybe.
Better not.
Yo, so
He sees ghosts.
there's this company called the Gateway Foundation, bro, and they're going to build a fucking space hotel set to open in 2027.
2027 or some shit.
Yeah, called Voyager Station.
I don't want to.
It's going to be built by a construction company called Orbital Assembly Corporation.
All I'm saying is y'all don't know what's in the fucking.
And they describe themselves as the world's first large-scale space construction company. That's the only space construction company I've ever heard of, so...
I mean,
So their tagline's not a lie.
nah, I mean, that's a hell of a resume to go, hey, you know what? We're the first.
Wonder if they're hiring any
Low voltage tax.
Don't know. It's going to be 50,000 square feet
Where?
in space, orbiting, yeah. First passengers are set to visit the hotel in 2027. The rotating hotel... Yep, I can't go. I'll get sick.
Alright, so let's just see if that fucker even gets in the air.
That's what I'm saying. It's supposed to have rooms for 440 people. It's a ring shape.
It's a ring, and it's
Okay, so what's dope about it, though...
1,000 square feet.
Yeah, what's dope about it is that it's going to have 1/6 the gravity of Earth. So you're gonna be jumping, hitting fucking ceilings, running through that bitch.
See, I don't know, man. That's a lot of.
Going to space will just be another option people will pick for vacation.
No, dude. I'm not going to space in my lifetime. Like, I'm not. It's just not happening. Because, look, you know how many working parts are on a spaceship?
This
is one of those fucking things that go wrong.
The designer says eventually going to space will be just another option people will pick for their vacation, just like going on a cruise or going to Disneyland.
Or could you imagine a mouse getting
Disneyland is already like a fucking $6,000, $7,000 vacation. And I'm pretty sure a fucking ticket to space on a space shuttle is not going to be less than $6,000, period.
I bet a single thing on that spaceship costs $6,000.
The hotel will contain restaurants, bars, and gyms.
I'm gonna say like everything up there has to be like self-sustainable.
No, you said it's gonna be what? 1/6 of the Earth's gravity or whatever.
1/5.
And they're gonna have a gym in there.
Yeah.
What the fuck's the point?
The first element to be
more
built
gravity than Earth.
will be the central.
Yeah, but it's less gravity, so they're gonna be just fucking flinging the weights everywhere.
So the first thing they're going to build is the central unpressurized ring structure that will contain the docking hub at its center.
Docking.
You can't make that.
The hotel will have luxury villas and individual bedrooms.
We'll see.
200-meter diameter outer ring truss.
That's a pipe dream. That's a fucking cock ring out in space.
The ring will support 24 habitation models, which will be used for hotel accommodations, restaurants, bars, gyms, crew accommodation, and scientific research pods. Y'all go up there, you're going to get probed in your fucking sleep.
Y'all go there, y'all are gonna,
And then some shit's going to happen, like there's going to fucking be an alien or some shit that they're fucking working on up there, testing it with human DNA, and you're going to get shit fucked. Don't go.
Maybe.
Don't go.
It's gonna be like that movie where they make it a prison.
Yeah.
You remember that, Sam?
What movie?
The movie we watched the other day on Netflix where they put a prison in space.
Oh yeah, that came out in like 2012.
Yeah.
So they're basing this thing off of the movie, a 2001 A Space Odyssey.
I was about to say fucking today, Junior.
Dude, the stutter's been getting worse lately.
I'm gonna go ahead and say we're fucked.
It's that lack of fucking social interaction.
Probably.
Fucking hermits.
The design looks kind of dope, but I don't trust that shit for nothing.
Whatever. We'll see if it actually gets up into space.
Yeah.
These villas will have sleeping space. The villas will have sleeping space for 16, along with 3 bathrooms and cooking facilities.
Yeah, it's like a fucking extended stay.
They're 500 square meters. These villas.
Okay, yeah, they're talking about fucking. They're talking about measurements that don't exist. Meters. Get the fuck out of here.
This is America.
That's funny.
Oh, so they originally planned to open in 2025. That was definitely a pipe dream, but coronavirus-related delays pushed it back to 2027.
Yeah,
like that's even better.
2025 was a pipe dream. The fuck? 20.
pipe dream, dog.
Yeah, remember when the internet was supposed to die in 2000?
Y2K, dude. Where were you, Y2K, DJ?
What?
Where were you?
I was 10.
I understand that. I was 10 too, but I was sitting on Greg's.
Or no. Y2K, I was 9. I was 9. Because it was the year 2000. It was at New Year's.
Oh yeah, we were 9.
It was supposed to fucking crash.
I was sitting on a picnic table in the backyard at Greg's house, looking up at the sky, waiting for some shit to fall.
I was in the neighborhood. Like
Nothing happened.
I was at my house for sure. Yeah, I was worried about 9-year-old things. You know?
I was worried about like 4-year-old things too.
Okay, so apparently they're going to design a 6-person spacecraft to get there.
Fuck that.
So wait.
Six
You
people
got
at a time.
So, wait. So here's the bitter, the
Oh,
bitter question.
my fault. No, they're making a 6-person spacecraft to leave this fucking space hotel to fly around and then come back.
Not gonna lie, that's pretty dope. But the real question is,
They get slingshotted towards the sun.
Bro, what if you
get there
lose
and
power
you
or
get
your
back?
thrusters break? Like,
you're fucked.
yeah, you're just floating out there. And if you get pulled in by Earth's orbit, there ain't no stopping you then, homeboy.
Everybody's
No,
signing away there.
You've seen the movie Martian, right?
Yeah.
What you do is you pop a hole in the windshield
Dude.
to where it gives you that momentum for you to fucking get to it.
The
But no,
source.
so the real question is though, is how do you get to it and how do you get back? Like, is it timed trips that they have calculated? Like, it's only like a trip that happens like once every so many weeks or months.
Stay there. You stuck there. Do they have like
I don't know, but they say the biggest musicians on Earth will rock the station as it circles the planet. But nowhere in this fucking discussion, pretty much a fucking brochure guide to the fucking place, does not describe how the fuck you get there.
Could you imagine just getting to space and seeing Kevin Gates floating around?
I don't get tired.
That's my little baby.
Tay.
Oh, speaking of her,
Oh yeah? What's up
By
with
the
some
way.
Tay news?
nah, just her fucking shit on Facebook. There's some show on Netflix. It's like Georgia and something. I don't know what it's called. But it's like this daughter and her mom. One of them said to each other, "You go through guys faster than Taylor Swift." And I don't know how, like, what made her catch wind of this, but then had like this big thing on Twitter, and all her fucking followers like just straight went at this show.
Bruh, bring it. Let's talk shit about T Swift. It's like,
I mean,
she can write a song about me all she wants.
Did
y'all hear that? Like, who was it that came out with?
Someone
It was like a breakup song or something, a song about like a guy breaking up with a girl, and it was, and they were like, girls came out and were like, it was downing women,
and then
the
guys
guys
came out and were like,
Taylor Swift.
Right?
and that's all it was. That's all it was.
Oh, man. Shit.
Yo. So, little news from down south from old Mexico. They're legalizing marijuana
Isn't
nationwide.
cocaine already legal there?
Fuck if I know, dude. But they're about to become the world's largest. They're about to become the world's largest distributor of marijuana in the world.
I don't even understand how it wasn't already.
Did it matter if it was? I don't think so.
Cocaine, heroin, none of that shit's legal down there. Marijuana is recreational now. They approved the bill Wednesday night.
Okay. Hold up here, bud.
What's up, homie?
In 2009, the Mexican Congress approved to decriminalize the possession of illegal drugs for immediate consumption and personal use, up to 5 grams of marijuana and 500 milligrams of cocaine.
Lawmakers in Mexico have approved a bill to legalize recreational cannabis.
And it wasn't even a crime to use psychoactive substances in Mexico.
I guess they're just clarifying the rule.
So it's saying Mexico's on the verge of creating the world's largest legal marijuana market, and it could pressure our president to legalize it nationally.
Okay. Hold up here. So in Mexico, it is a crime to distribute drugs, but you can personal use and hold marijuana, cocaine, opium, heroin, MDMA, methamphetamines for your personal use.
Yeah, so next road trip, you guys trying to go down to Mexico?
No.
Oh yeah, they said that it's oh wait, my bad. You're not allowed to have any drugs within
a resort.
300 meters of a school, police department, or correctional facility.
Okay,
yeah,
I can deal.
Synthetic drugs and psychoactive drugs were decriminalized as well. It's not considered a crime as long as it does not exceed the established limit by the GHL or the general health law.
Nice.
So they don't give a shit.
Yep. Mexico's Chamber of Deputies passed a landmark legislation Thursday morning ahead of April 30th deadline set by the country's Supreme Court to legalize recreational sales. So the sales and distribution of marijuana is now
fine.
legal.
I'm just wondering why it took them 11 years for letting shit go recreational usage.
Probably because of the cartel.
That's fucking 99% of the reason as to why it was at the point it was. Fuck it, we're going to show you.
It doesn't matter if it's legal at that point.
Honestly, I think it was because their government was too to realize that they could capitalize on sales.
So pretty much, with Canada's marijuana laws and now Mexico becoming recreational sales are legal now, that's going to put big pressure on the U.S. because if they don't legalize it nationally, the flood of illegal marijuana into the country will be absurd.
Bro, that's fucking a lot of drug dealers. If Mexico legalizes and America legalizes, and
Bruh, there's going to be so much weed everywhere.
all the illegal drug dealers are fucked. Or at least if they sell weed.
Yeah.
That's the only, unless they get their shit right and go legal. They're screwed.
Whatever.
Just like Trailer Park Boys.
So, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to any like little COVID updates, but they're coming out saying that if things keep going the way they're going with the vaccines rolling out, and they're now going to make vaccines available to every person 18 or older. So there's no more waiting for your group to get called or being a first responder or a teacher. It's everybody over the age of 18. And they're saying that by July, all restrictions could be lifted.
I will not be getting a COVID vaccine.
I don't plan on it either, but
Unless I have to for work.
yeah.
But I'm not trying to get a
But
rash.
so they say by July, everything should be opened up. Everything should be at 100% capacity. No more restrictions. No more mask laws.
They're saying that now, but everybody was just fucking shitting down Texas's throat when the fucker opened up everything.
Fuck it. I don't know. I'm not.
All I gotta say is like, how do you expect people to build up a natural immunity to something
I've been doing that for years.
if they aren't exposed to it? You know,
Bro, I drink the creek water out of Meadowbrook, okay? I ain't catching
that's
shit.
cow shit, dog.
Nothing.
I mean,
That's
Flowing water, it's filtered.
hey, I was heating up my pizza from the day before on exhaust pipes of an asphalt cutter. So
I ate 4-day-old pizza that sat on the counter.
been there, done that.
Yeah,
I
dog.
did it like 3 weeks ago.
I think I did like 4-day-old Chinese food.
After like the 5-day, I get a little iffy, especially if the food still looks good.
No, they did something to this shit.
Yeah.
So, you know, I feel like our childhood is just like being canceled right now. You guys feel me?
Okay. If you're gonna open this up and say that you feel some sort of way
No.
because of that post,
What post?
the Mr. Potato Head doll,
Oh no, I don't give a fuck about Mr. Potato. I was talking about Pepe Le Pew. That's
Well,
the sexual harasser.
I was gonna say,
Dude, that one is bad. I'll give it to him, but
so the,
but he was also not the only one. He also got sexually harassed as well in those
Dude.
episodes. Pepe Le Pew. He got
But
chased around by the black cat
Regardless, yeah, pretty much.
quite a bit, and he didn't want none of it.
I'll say the
But-
Aristocrats is that could yeah.
Yeah, the
But
aristocrats is a little racy.
Don't give these morons ideas, Danny. But no, we had a conversation about this last night at work. So the funny thing about the original thing that I saw, so this was whenever it first got posted, was about the Hasbro with the Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head dolls. So if you think about it, and I'm probably gonna look back about saying this and wanting to backtrack what I'm gonna say here.
Can I interrupt real quick with what I heard?
That is the ultimate trans toy, because you can shove whatever shit on its face that you want, and then when you're done, you literally shove the parts right up its ass, and then that's it.
So I heard they are now changing it to, instead of Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, it's now Potato Head and Miss Potato Head.
But regardless, I mean, I think that one was more of a joke.
Wait, Potato Head and Miss Potato Head?
That's what I heard.
What I do know with
Don't know if it's true.
Your talk, like, your general comment about this whole thing was like the Pepe Le Pew getting just completely wiped from the Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
He's not even going to be in Space Jam 2 anymore.
Nah, he's been killed.
Yeah.
He's dead.
But then the whole thing goes back. It's like we're sitting there talking
Pepe
about
Le Pew, the skunk, the sexual harasser.
It even came up back to Tropic Thunder.
No, it
did not.
Like, there was conversations where he was straight up like, I wouldn't be able to do this today. That movie's not that old. Like, it was like 2009 or whatever.
That's a great movie, and there's a reason they did that movie that way, and the actors know the point they're trying to put out, and no one else does.
He was trying to prove that he was the greatest actor alive. And that he could play the part. And he did just that.
Just my thing is, it's just like,
dude disguised as another dude.
How far can you go if you get enough people? What all can you actually get canceled? Is my real question. Obviously not. Motherfucker fights back. So why motherfuckers are starting to go after cartoons?
You were sitting there bitching about the song with Rihanna with lyrics in there about whatever, and they were like, "That's what you're pissed about?"
Bruh, she straight up has a song that says "Whips and chains excite me."
Well, the that culture of the world, the people that are into that kink did come out and say something a while back. It's a long time ago. They understand. Like they get where that was at.
They're picking up what she's putting down.
They know.
Strapping on.
They know.
You get it.
But it is what it is. I mean, it is kind of ridiculous that like something that was done 20, 30, 40 years ago is like an issue with people today. Because it's like, if you really want to talk about it, I mean,
bro, all I'm saying
you're
is
trying to write stuff out of existence.
If they're gonna start doing shit like that, there's a fucking mural in a Prince William County elementary school of an Asian child. All right,
Yeah.
this motherfucker has a round ass head and has 3 lines on his face.
2 eyes.
2 like this, and 1 that goes like this, and that's okay.
Was okay. I'm sure, Sam. I'm sure if you went to the school and you said this is unacceptable,
Bro, all I'm saying is,
I want this wall painted.
there's other races. You know what? I'm not even gonna get on the topic. I'm not even gonna go there. Nope.
Probably not.
Nope.
Probably should.
Nope. Not gonna touch it. Gonna put it right back down. Just gonna keep this train rolling.
Pick it up, put it right back down, on to the next thing.
So but yeah, the cancel, honestly, for me, the cancel culture is getting a little ridiculous. Yeah, I see it on some things, but other things, it's like,
Song? Did y'all talk about that?
yeah, that was brought up.
Okay, I'll just check.
And I'm like, bro, you're going to cancel famous artists because they they draw a guy with a penis and a girl with boobs and a vagina? No. So why are you going to cancel an artist for him putting out his art?
I think that the particular set of lyrics that they went after was probably not really their best effort.
Oh no.
If they,
They should have gone after something.
what's going on, Gibby? Nice to have you here, man.
Doesn't he have
We're talking about cancel culture and how kind of ridiculous it's getting.
that has Kim on it and his daughter, and she's like in the ground.
Yeah. Well, that's what
See, there's other things they could have hit on.
No, but he's already been gone after for that, and nothing happened. Like,
Well, exactly. It's different when that happened in like 2005 than how
that was
jackasses are now.
that was like national news type shit for him.
Well, yeah.
It was like he was
Well,
a major
at the time, it was like super controversial. Regardless,
That's
like
what
it
I'm saying.
was, but
It is now, but
people weren't nearly as sensitive in 2005 than they were.
And then
Which I don't understand how that happened.
Haven't seen you guys since high school.
Good man.
I wasn't in high school with you.
Yeah.
Well, since he was in high school, probably.
Maybe.
Yes,
That is DJ.
Maybe.
It's a lot of capitalized letters in that one.
Is that DJ?
Sounds a little surprise. Surprise, surprise.
It has been a minute.
Yo, okay, so how do y'all feel about the mandala effect? Like,
What?
The mandala effect.
mandala effect, whatever. So,
No,
how,
it just fun- it just
how
was
do
funny.
you
It's the
remember
Mandela
Looney Tunes
effect,
being
but-
spelled? Because I swear to God, dude, it was spelled Toons.
What?
Looney Tunes. I swear that's how it was spelled. But I seen the shit Looney Tunes the other day on TV, and I looked that shit up. It's spelled Tunes.
It has always been spelled T.
Bruh, I swear to God, it was Toons.
Then how is Chick-fil-A spelled in their logo?
What?
How is Chick-fil-A spelled in their logo?
I don't know.
Is it Tuns? Like the old.
Here, all right. So Sam, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do.
Bruh, I swear to God, it was spelled Toons.
We are going to.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
gonna ask-
Another
I'm gonna ask
example.
you-
Another example. Shazam.
Shaq or Sinbad?
Who was the magical genie? I remember Shaq.
You mean Kazam?
Whatever the fuck. The magical genie shit.
From 1996?
Bruh.
What's his
What's his
name?
name?
Sam,
Sam, what's his name?
The fucking
Fucking
dude.
dude.
Monopoly Man without a monocle. I've always remembered with the monocle.
No, I mean, so like the whole thing, he doesn't have it, but
Wait, he doesn't?
How about the Monopoly Man? Oh shit.
Wait, the Monopoly Man doesn't have a monocle?
no, I think the only one that has a monocle is the fucking peanut guy.
Dude, I swear the Monopoly Man had a monocle.
Oh, okay, here we go. What
Some
color
pictures
is
Oh no, that says Mandela effects explained.
Charus?
What the fuck is Charus?
What kind of color is it?
I don't fucking know. Let me look up Charus.
Well, no, you're gonna look it up and it's gonna tell you that it's green. A lot of people think it's pink.
I want to see a color of it. Images.
How
How do you
Well,
spell
yeah.
it?
about it. But yeah,
What's his name, Sam? The dude who Roseanne's wife.
Oh, fucking John Goodman. Dog, he died.
I remember that motherfucker.
Dog, I swear, like back in like 2006 or some shit like that, that motherfucker died.
I mean, he was in prison.
Dude, no, I swear to God, he died. And then all of a sudden, he's back to life.
I mean, he was in prison.
Bruh, I don't know.
No, I mean, I'm trying to remember who it was. Me and somebody were talking about this. But yeah, he died in 2013.
What? He did die.
Yeah, in 2013. A lot of people remember him actually having like a funeral that was on TV and all this shit way back. But he died in 2013, but he was in prison.
Yeah, so he's dead. Then how the fuck was he in fucking Hangover 3? Yeah, the motherfucker's dead, but he's in the Roseanne reboot.
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He said what?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Are we tripping?
No.
So I have never watched yeah, I've never watched the
I've never watched either, but I've seen commercials for it.
but what are you talking about Nelson
ads.
Mandela being in it? He literally died in 2013.
No. The effect. Okay, John Goodman is dead, but apparently he's not. A bunch of people remember him dying. This thing where some people remember something, other people's don't, is called the Mandela effect.
Had a fucking heart attack in Coyote Ugly.
It was called the Mandela effect. It's where some people remember something some way, other people remember another way.
I'm talking specifically about Nelson Mandela.
Oh, I was not talking about Nelson Mandela at all.
Okay, I was talking about Nelson Mandela, who this effect is named after.
Oh,
Because this effect started in 2009. Like
Gotcha.
the whole theory with it. But Nelson Mandela was in prison, but he died in 2013.
right.
John Goodman is not dead.
Bro, I swear he died back in like 2006, 2007.
No. Okay, now we're on the same page. But yeah, no, he's very much alive. I mean, he's like 60 something, but
I
yeah.
got 40 examples of Mandela. Y'all remember Jiffy or Jif peanut butter?
We weren't a big peanut butter household.
Wait,
But
what, Danny?
It's Jif. It's Jif.
Jif.
Okay.
Wait, Jif?
No, it's
No, there was a Jiffy peanut butter.
No, it's Jif peanut butter, and it was Skippy peanut butter.
No, there was a Jiffy peanut butter, dog. I'm telling you, bro.
No, it's a fucking red, blue, and green label. 3 letters. That's it. There's Skippy peanut butter.
Same color, but just Jiffy.
Yeah, it's Jiffy with the red and the blue. I swear.
And the green.
No, there is Skippy that is the red and the blue.
What's up, Fox?
Bitches.
There was a peanut butter called Jiffy as well. I swear to God, dude.
So,
No, you're
It
just
sounds fine in
literally
Discord, but on
you're
the
just
stream,
literally
you
an
sound like
idiot.
ass.
I don't give a shit.
no, Sam. You're literally just stupid.
No.
Okay, here's another one.
one.
Look it
Is
up.
the Bernstein Bears spelled at the end like a Bernstein, S-T-E-I-N or S-T-A-I-N?
Don't look it up, DJ. It's on how you remember
Stain.
it.
It's Stain,
Yeah, it's the Bernstein Bears.
Yeah.
but people say it Bernstein.
A-I-N.
Yeah, it's
E-I-N.
Stain at the end. No, it's A-I-N, but people say Steen for whatever reason.
They're so fucking stupid.
Don't tell me I'm wrong, Danny, because I know you're fucking with me.
I'm just looking at examples of it. Curious George with a tail or without a tail?
Without
Didn't
a
have
tail.
one.
Was never there. Are you freaking out? Okay.
I
I never saw it.
Sex in the city or sex and the city?
And the city.
And the city. That Bernstein Bears is fucking me up, bro.
Dude, I'm telling you, you go through that thing because I've been in this conversation.
Meyer, E-Y-E, or Oscar Meyer, A-Y-E.
E-Y-E.
There's a whole fucking song.
Yeah, you essentially like spell the name in the song.
Skechers with a T or Skechers without the T?
No T.
Without
No
the
T.
Fruit Loops with a UI or Fruit Loops with an OO?
Oh, oh.
I worked in a grocery store, so food ones aren't really.
What is it?
I don't know. I think it's with the OO because they use the fucking colored, like the actual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like what Sam was trying to get at with the Looney Tunes. So I'm pretty sure they've used.
It was tuned, bro.
TU
Okay, I got
and
it.
yes,
Bro.
but I'm pretty sure there have been like situations where they've used the double O to match, like Looney LOO tune TOO,
So, quick question. I got one for you guys.
but it's definitely TUN.
Does
Does it have a black mark on the end or no black mark on the end?
Yeah, it has a black mark.
But
Mm,
in reality,
It's just yellow.
I thought it was Okay, are we talking about the original Pikachu?
I'm pretty sure it's changed.
Because I'm pretty sure that there's like artworks, but like looking at the
Shoot, I think Pichu has.
So I have the McDonald's fucking 20th anniversary or 25th anniversary promo sitting right in front of me, and it's
Pichu has the black. Pikachu has the brown.
But regardless, so
What are you about to play, Danny?
Nothing. I'm not playing nothing. It's
Okay, Pikachu's tail. So many of us clearly remember the
what's
black
right?
detailing.
I don't know about color. All I remember about the tail was that. Like,
Yeah, it's the
shape
one to the
between male and
right.
Female Pikachu.
it's 100% the one to the right.
Oh, the
But-
shapes are a new thing.
No, like the shapes, like the female Pikachu has like a heart shape, and then the
Kit
male
Kat.
is like the straight.
The one on the
it's the hyphen.
the one on the left.
Does it have a no? It doesn't have a hyphen.
Yeah.
Does it, Sam?
Fuck out of here. Next one.
It'll just fuck you up with.
Fruit of the Loom.
It has
It's
to
the
do
one
with-
on the right.
It has to do with the picture.
It's the one on the right. No basket.
It doesn't have a cornucopia, Sam.
No.
That's what that is, by the way, on the back.
Cornucopia. It's a funky shaped basket.
Oh, shit like this too. Like
It's a Thanksgiving pilgrim thing.
I wouldn't be surprised if shit has changed over the years. Like once upon a time, it was true, but now it's false. Like
Cheez-Its with the Z.
Regardless, so we were me and James were talking about something yesterday. So there was this, and I know Sam will get a kick out of this. Sam,
What's up?
All right. So who is all going to be here next week? It's the Silver Leg, by the way, on C3PO.
Yeah. Never saw the silver leg.
Does he have a silver leg, DJ?
Yes. Go peep it, homeboy.
not originally.
No, not in the original trilogy.
Is
He
that
has it
after,
in
like, he
episode
ends up
1
losing
or
a leg
2.
in one of- like I think one of the Raiders took one of his legs and he never recovered, so they had to replace it with the silver one.
All right, he had a silver leg this whole time,
Ooh, is
boys.
it
The Flintstones or the Flintstones?
Flynn.
All right, so here in A New Hope, I will post it in the group. All C3PO in A New Hope, silver leg fuckers.
You
get out of my
should
house.
you should have just brought it up on a web page and shared your screen so I could have maximized it and showed the stream.
Even in publicity stunts in 1997, silver leg. But I don't think the toy. I don't think the toy does.
Yeah, I've definitely
Dude, I've never even
images
heard of the
without-
fucking color chartreuse.
Yeah, no, it was so.
I'm into fucking art, not
Chartreuse
Chartreuse.
is green, but it's the concept is you always think it's like a pink, like a rosy pink color for some
rosé.
reason. But all right, so back to what I was saying, because fuck this Mandela stuff. So me
Yeah,
and James were
stupid.
talking. There is a podcast that a few years ago did this thing.
Exit your screen share, Danny.
So I know how Sam loves conspiracy theories.
Bring it. I could go on
So
for
who
hours.
is all going to be here next week? 100%.
I have no
Danny
idea.
will. All right.
So what
You want to
they
bring him
did-
on? Talk about conspiracy theories?
No.
Oh.
So you find a conspiracy theory and you research it.
Oh,
And your goal
I remember
is to make us believe,
the conspiracy
like,
theory
to get us
happened.
on board with it.
Ooh, I like
So-
that
So what
idea.
they did, let me give you an example. The moon landing was one that a guy picked on how it didn't happen.
So you're going to give me one?
No,
No. That's what they did. They did. I'm not gonna go.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Even if I'm not here, I'm still gonna.
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna go with like what they did, because the ones that they did was the moon landing not happening, the weird shit with the Denver airport and the fucking devil horse out front, and the fact that it's built on a city or some shit like that. There's an underground city below the airport in Denver, because Denver already had a fully functional airport at the time, and then built this massive fucking however big airport. And apparently there was like photos and shit during like the beginning of construction that there was like this city that was there. And so there was like all this stuff. And
Now you
then
got
the
my
other one-
mind fucking going a mile a minute, bro.
The other one, I don't think that it should have been even gone after to even try to like grab straws at it. Was that the Holocaust didn't
Huh?
happen.
Oof.
But it's not in the
An
sense
awful lot
that
of proof about it.
it's not in the sense that it's as black and white as like it didn't happen, but it had to do with like the reason as to why it was weird. But so that's what they did. They all went and found like a conspiracy theory, and then just no matter how like out, I think what they did was like go with ones that were more borderline like outlandish. I don't really think the Denver one is that outlandish, because it does kind of like, as they talked about, the dude put in like,
I got one I want to talk about, but we might get in trouble.
What ones can't we do? The moon landing, the Denver airport, the Holocaust, and what was the other one?
that was it. It's only 3 of them, and they had like a guest. But yeah, so that's what they did, is they did like these. Each of them picked their own thing. So what were you think? Well, put it in the podcast topics, and I'll probably tell you if it's a good idea or not. I can see you grimacing as you're writing that. Like, just the fact of like the face you made already gives me the fact that I'm gonna say probably not. Typing. Oh,
That's a tough one. Especially on the channel.
I don't think that even qualifies as a conspiracy.
yeah. I don't think at this point that
There's no substantial proof yet.
You're right. I would probably go.
And anybody that has substantial proof is gone.
You're right. Nah, I would. God, that room is a fucking mess.
So that's honestly something I really want to talk about. Because honestly, if you catch the new episode South Park, they touch on it a few times. And they point out the fact what happens when you do bring it up.
No, I get it for sure.
Clean your room, boy.
But like the
Yeah.
It's just close.
I know, it was funny though, because Sam started geeking out because as soon as you got up and walked away, I was like, God, that room is a fucking mess.
It's just close.
I know. It's a chair and fucking clothes.
Yeah, that's it.
Who's doing the Kennedy conspiracy theory?
I don't think anybody. I mean, maybe we'll.
It was the
I don't know,
Freemasons.
Maybe outside of the podcast, we'll discuss like if somebody's like, "Hey, I'm going to do this that way."
Bruh.
It's not 2 people going in on the same thing.
I gotta say, once you get me started on a theory, you're gonna have to tell me when to stop.
I might do the Avril Lavigne one, where they
Just so
say
you
she
guys
died
know.
in like 2010.
Just
got
so you
replaced.
guys know,
There have been 2,332 or 2,032 Bigfoot sightings in Washington State.
Just
Heads up.
That's a huge possibility as well. No bullshit.
Okay.
Because a species variation is also seen up north, called the Yeti.
But yeah, so pretty much the
So we'll talk more about the topic I brought up and see if we can go for it.
I don't think that's really.
No, I mean, because
Well,
honestly, I don't
Why would
think
you
that
want to go for it?
I don't think that any of us are in the ballpark that we're like, nah, that's completely outlandish. Like that, none of us don't believe it. Because like, what you would want to do is just pick something that'd be like, all right, nah, there's no fucking way that anybody believes this shit. And then,
Oh, so we're still going on the point of trying to get each other to believe this theory.
Yes.
Okay.
The ultimate goal when we're done with this is
Then we'll save that for another podcast.
your ultimate goal is to try to get whoever else is here. I mean, fuck. I think a win is just if you get one person on board with it to be like, okay, no, that makes complete sense because you need to be able to bring supporting evidence to the table.
That sounds like too much work.
Oh, I'm so game. Challenge fucking accepted.
Leading people to believe it was a money laundering business.
Should we do something if they get everyone convinced? Like a bonus?
What?
Danny, you should do Korean Airlines 007.
What? I'm thinking about doing the mattress firm thing, money laundering business thing in Illinois, considering within a few miles there are a lot of mattress firm stores in Illinois, all within a few miles of one another.
I'm not a conspiracy person, so
Money laundering business.
Bro, there's like
Right. I'm not really either, but like I'll entertain it when people talk about it.
yeah, I might choose something like outlandish just to see how well I can convince you guys.
Well, that's why I say because there's people that 100% fully believe like that support that particular scenario. But yeah, so just to give you like an idea of one of the ones that they did. So when I said the Denver airport, so some theorists believe that the Denver International Airport stands above an underground city which serves as the headquarters for the New World Order. They cite that the airport's unusually large size is distance from Denver. Its distance from Denver city's center. I guess Freemasonry and alleged satanic symbols, as well as murals that have a depiction of war and death.
So what about this one right here, boys?
That's what they did, and that one actually the dude gave like enough supporting evidence that people were like, yeah, well that.
So have you guys heard about this one? So apparently our history's timeline is completely false. They're saying there's this thing called the phantom time hypothesis.
If that's what you want to go with, keep the deets to yourself, man. Roll it back Friday.
You find one? Find one where you think like, I can make these guys believe this shit is real. And then you can figure out a way how to make us believe
No, because I already know anything I fucking say comes out of my mouth that comes out as conspiracy theory starts. DJ's gonna be like, bullshit, not believing it.
Same.
Nah, that's the whole thing is like you have your floor to speak.
There's no chance in hell anything that comes out of my mouth has to do the conspiracy theory. You're just gonna be like, bullshit, you're fucking dumb.
Well, it's a game. Like,
but I got you. Challenge accepted. I'm gonna come at you with a couple.
Yeah, I'll call you out on that shit. But if you're trying to convince us, we'll kind of, give you your chance.
Oh, well, I've got my own conspiracy theory that I've been spewing out my mouth for the past 3 years.
So is somebody gonna come up to the fucking stream next week with a fucking PowerPoint?
No.
I can if you want me to.
No.
If you think it'll help your chances.
That's for work. Don't do a PowerPoint.
Now, no, you know what? I'm gonna go with my.
Skill building.
I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna find a new one. I'm gonna go with my original one that I've been spewing out for 3 years, and I'm gonna convince you, motherfuckers, That's how it is.
Okay.
Either.
Is Bush did 9/11 acceptable?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
I think you should have. I think you should have came in with fire doesn't melt steel.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanna go ahead and grab the 9/11 conspiracy right by the horns, go ahead.
Whatever floats your spacecraft there, Honcho. You're aiming pretty high.
Popular one. Yeah, like that fucking company you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, because if you go to popular one, you already have like opinions and beliefs.
Up in the air, dog.
But that's also could be supporting evidence to help your case.
Yeah, fuck it.
Here's some.
Let me look up my theory, see if anyone's thought about it.
I'm just.
Crawling through some shit right now.
Remember, no nips on Twitch, so be careful what screen you share.
No what?
No nips on Twitch, so be careful on whose screen you share.
It was a joke.
Let's go to Whiteville, DJ.
Go to where?
Whiteville, Virginia.
Nah.
Over 3,000 reports. That picture is not anywhere in Virginia. I can tell you that much. Unless you're west of DC. Maybe.
Oh, I should be able to get almost a full week off for June.
Nice.
I wasn't sure how many days I can get off, but they said I have a full week during the summer term, so I could use most of them instead of just like a 2-day skip.
Oh,
I
bro.
gotta save a couple days for the
I'm not
concert.
the only one.
My fingers.
Oh, I'm not the only one that's thought about this. Oh, I'm coming with some facts, boys, and some evidence. Not really, but just more spewings across the internet. Oh, next week's gonna be good. Now, when someone is giving their opening remarks about their theory, are we able to dispute or question said theory and facts backing that?
So what? I say give them 5 minutes, floor clear 5 minutes before we can rebut anything? Or do you think? Like
Yeah, I'd say somewhere between like 5-10 minutes, and
Okay.
then, you know, because we'll just say in the sense that it's us four come with something, you know, whoever else shows up maybe.
I can put
they're
a
obviously
whiteboard
not bringing
behind me.
anything to the table, but, you know, I think 10 minutes and then like a small little discussion.
I should be able to roll in a whiteboard right here behind me.
Lord.
How do you get a whiteboard?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Math.
Why don't you come up with some theories about it, Fox?
I mean, I have a few theories I could say, but
Out of my ass? Well, I don't think I have any other topics for the podcast today.
Fair enough. It's time for me to go figure out my food situation.
Danny won me over.
Z, no Z. Ha ha! Get it, Sam. You dumbass.
Bruh, no.
All right, I think that's it for the night.
Yep. I'm fucking confused and baffled out of my mind right now.
See that one coming, did you?
No, I actually did not see that. Fuck, dude. I gotta go back and look at my whole life now. Well, thanks for stopping by the podcast. We'll be back. This will be posted on YouTube tomorrow, probably sometime in the afternoon. And we'll catch you guys next week. Take it easy.
Peace out, bitches.